Oh, yeah, I just had to start it off with some Christmas music. You know I did, but I didn't want to do anything too Christmassy. Although that was kind of Christmassy. That was Trans Siberian Orchestra. And hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody. This is Grammy Mary. And yeah, my mature blonde is kicking in, and you would think just missing one night I wouldn't have to be retrained, but obviously pushing buttons and me can be a little bit challenging from time to time. Oh well, it is a Freaker Friday here on RealLibertyMedia.com Channel 3, also on the RLM Radio.xyz station, the RLM TuneIn station, the RLM Internet station, and later to be on the RLM SoundCloud, is that right? Also, we are on the RLM Spreaker channel, so hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody. Happy Freaky Friday. Only a couple more before Christmas. Do you have your Christmas shopping done? I do. I am not going to be doing a lot of shopping. We'll just put it that way, because, yeah, I'm making Christmas, and I've gotten 2 of my gifts done, and I'm working on the 4th, or the 3rd. Yeah, the 4th. Yeah, math and me. In any case, I'm working on another one, and it's with double-pointed needles, and oh my lord, did I have fun with that last night. Not. Oh well, let me say hey there, hi there to everybody. Over here on Fakeybook, I see Vincent is over here. Hey there, darling, how you doing? Hello, Rascal, are you coming up to help? My kitty cat is on my lap. She's going to help again, because that's what she does. Over in the corner pocket, I know Sock Puppet is loitering around here. I don't know who else is loitering here, but hey there, guys and gals. Welcome aboard. Hope you're having an absolutely splendiferous Friday evening. Thank you, Barman, by the way, for tweeting me over there on Twitter. I truly do appreciate it. I have lost a couple of stalkers. I'm getting very good at turning those corners really quick so I can lose them. Because, you know, there's nothing creepier than having a frickin' stalker. Just saying. Unless, you know, it's like someone that's stocking shelves at the grocery store. And that can be creepy, too. Okay, over on that effing site where Grimmy made an announcement that there are some issues with the hosting company, but I finally got logged back in, so yeehaw! Thank you for posting that over there on that on that effing site as well, Grimmy. And looky there, I see Cowboy Tech is here. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Now, to get to the place where you need to be if you wish to give me shit, because that's the one where I see a lot of, I don't see it all, you know, unless you say grams, I'm probably not going to see it because, yeah, I get so easily distracted, don't you know? Speaking of easily distracted, thank you, Rob Works. This was one of those things that I just had to do. I had to go find it because of your comment. I had to find my fart machine. Oh, the grandkids just love that. Because one of them always has the remote control and the other one has the fart machine, and they'll go around behind people. And, oh, Barman will tweet me anywhere. Ooh, baby. Well. In any case, yes, my grandchildren, they love my fart machine. I love the fart machine. It is so fun. And I got them, little boogers. Because, well, that's how they found out about the fart machine, because I was walking up behind them and pushing the button and going, dude, seriously, can you take that outside? And, yeah, so when that thing is out, no one is safe. Just saying. They are my grandchildren, after all. Whew, yeah, bless their hearts. There's gonna be more like me, only worse, I think. Okay, over here in the RLM, let's start right up top with my missionary man. Hey there, Asmo, how you doing, darling? I also see Barman is here, who is willing to tweet me anywhere. Wow. Man, I'm all Twitter-pated now. Whoo. Um, yes, Demon Atrax. I did sit on a duck. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do that again now. I feel it building up. Oh, this is gonna be one of those nights. I can tell it already. Okay. I've said hey to Asmo, the missionary man, and also the most awesomest bot in the whole wide world, Barman. Looky there, the lovely Beth Z is here, as well as Cowboy Tech. I hope you're hearing pleasant voices, darling. And oh my goodness, I get to breathe heavy. I just love this part. It's something to do with Barman tweeting me, I think. Maybe he squeezed me too hard, and that's why those weird noises are coming out. Oh well. Hi, Darth Romes. Oh, God, I love doing that. Call me crazy. Okay, go ahead. I resemble that remark. Excuse me. I also see the mighty Grimner is here. Although, are you Krampus right now? Is that this time of year where you get to be that persona? I'm just wondering. Rob, don't bother adjusting your field, sweetheart, because, yeah, that, you ain't gonna be able to hide from that one. Okay. Yes, Vinny, I am a button pusher, too. I also see the mighty Moose Girl is here. Hey there, lady. I'm sorry you're missing out on your Christmas party, but you know, this is way more fun anyway. My Christmas party is tomorrow night, and I have a funny feeling I'm going to get to be the, I know this is going to really shock you, but I will probably be the comic relief again. I was last year, and last year being the first time with the new owners and the other new employees that we hadn't been around, and yeah, they were all just kind of, is she like this all the time? Yeah. Yeah, I am, for the most part. But yeah, I have my Christmas party tomorrow night. White elephant things. So, yeah, I got to find something that I got as a gift that I didn't throw away that I can wrap up and say, here for you. Oh well, Grimmy and Moose Girl will be on later on this evening with the Freakers Ball, so be sure to stick around for that because that is always awesome. I will be here, but I will be knitting. I'll be clickety-clacking in the background. Yes, I am doing deep breathing, Vinny. I also see the lovely Kate is here. Hey, woman, how's the temperature down in your neck of the woods? Because it's frickin' bursy up here. My battery in my car, it's like 5 years old, and in the mornings it's like, really, you want to start? Leave me alone. Because, yeah, when it's in the single digits, cars kind of have a tendency to tell you, go take a flying you-know-what on a rolling donut. So I'm wanting to hear from anybody that has nicer temperatures than 20 degrees. Just so I can really kind of do what? Okay, Grimmy says he's only Krampus for the weeks preceding Christmas. Ah, and on the Christmas weekend. Oh, okay. No, it's not supposed to be. Okay, here comes your first F-bomb because I got to read this verbatim. It isn't supposed to be a 3-month-long fucking holiday, which agreed. You're not supposed to be even, unless you're making things for Christmas, you are not supposed to be even thinking about Christmas until after Thanksgiving. Period. Unless you keep Christmas year-round, which I have a tendency to do. I give the gift of me year-round. And there's lots of people that say, where's the return desk? Okay, back to, oh, wait, I got a flasher going on. Let me check this out. I got a notification. Hi, Phantom Link 29. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, you got me on your radio through your phone while you drive. Well, sweet. How awesome is that? Okay, you're 35 degrees. Okay, so that's cool. That's warmer than what I've got. It's frickin' cold here. I have a lap throw on my lap, and I have a kitty cat on my lap. And yeah, my hands are cold. Damn. Okay. Cold hands, warm heart, right? Is that how that works? That's right, Vinny. I am a regifter. I am the gift that keeps on giving. There you go. How's that sound? Okay, back to saying hey there, hi there. Holy crap, I get so easily distracted. I said it. Go ahead, get all Twitter-pated, Vinny. I know you will. Oh, you're 29 degrees. Dude, you're 9 degrees warmer than I am. Some bitch. Okay, Chalcedony is here. Hey there, sweetheart. How are you doing? As well as the lovely Chloe. Hey there, woman. How are you doing? And, oh, hey, I'm here. Kinda, sorta. Almost. How warm are you, Grim? I see you did the little weather thing. 37. Holy shit, that's like a tropical heat wave for me right now. And Rob Works is what? 49? Fuck you, Rob Works. Damn near 50 degrees. Kiss my ass. Okay, what's that? What tracks say? Oh, YouTube. Okay, I'll check that. Maybe check it later. I don't know. Back to saying hi. Hi. IB Don C is here. Hey there, Don. How you doing? I saw the most way coolest house, like little igloo pod thingies, a video over on Fakeybook. I need to find the video over on, holy shit, even Demon Atrax is warmer than me. Hun, I need to start having hot flashes or something. Okay. Where was I at? Oh, hi, Dawn. Yeah, I need to find that video so I can share it over here in the RLM because, wow, those are really cool. I want to do that. But I just leave that little teaser there for you. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Java Doctor 2 is in the house. How you doing, darling? And looky there, Meisterbrower Party. How you doing, hon? Inquiring minds would like to know, how did the interview go, sweetheart? I'm just curious. And no, I'm not going to be knitting anybody any gear shift and ball bearing warmers until I'm done with all of my Christmas presents. So your little soldier warmer is just going to have to wait, hon. I also see P. Bunyan is in the house. How you doing, Paul? And Rob Works, who's been firing up that bubbler. And yeah, could use some bubbler, but you know. Oh, holy shit. Oh, Moose, I'm sorry. Got grits to kiss? Yeah, do. Oh, shit. Your high was around 13 all week. You know, that's kind of, yeah. We resemble that out here in the boonies as well. This is God's country. Because only God wants it. That's what people keep telling me. And I keep telling them, yeah, so go away. We don't want you here. You crazy people. Okay, moving along. Sock Puppet! Hey there, darling. How you doing this evening? Yeah, you're down in that state of Florida, where it's always warm. Some bitch. Got to 50. Oh, Grim. Okay, that's it. I gotta push the fart meter button again. Made my cat jump. Oh. Where else are you guys going to get to listen to someone that plays with a frickin' fart machine? I mean, seriously. You can't pay for this kind of stuff. Yeah, KD, I did start my show, but you know, my internet out here is tin can, kite string, and duct tape. So, you know, it might be a little on the slow-ish side. Just saying. Okay, back to saying hi there to everybody. Okay, I said hi to Sock Puppet. Vinny! Vinny's been ornery. Vinny, don't make me come over there, hun. I'm gonna have to smack you round like redhead stepchild. I will. I also see Colfax 101 is here. Yeah. Thanks, Moosey. Which, yeah, Colfax 101, that's probably a very, very cold street out there in Denver, 'cause I know it's colder than a witch's tit in mid-January out there right now. Yeah, that would be cool, Phantom Link. Sock Puppet can share his heat. I would truly appreciate that. Um, we need some warming going on here. I need to go put my footy jammers on. Moosey, my microphone won't fit all the way. And what did I have for lunch? I had a breakfast burrito. And I got tamales for supper. Oh. Well, good for you, Grammy. So did you have to special order that chair? I just want to know because I want to get one of those chairs so that I can say it was the chair. Oh, no, I'll just say it was the dog or the cat. I got plenty of them to blame it on, and they all just look at me like, I didn't do that. No, no, don't be blaming me for that. Oh, Lordy. Moving along. Wow. Dakota! Is that how you're supposed to say that, hun? I can have fun with that. Dakota is here. Hey there, darling. How you doing? What other channel is she in? You're missing half of the... I'm over in RLM, sweetheart. Phantom Link. It's the Real Liberty Media Chat. You can come on over here because that's where everybody's... Moosey, it wasn't so much the burrito, it was the hot sauce that she makes, because damn, that stuff is good, but whew, after that second bite, I got sweat on my upper lip. I'm just saying. Hey. Okay, moving along here. Damn it all. Oh, goodness. Phantom Link, go over to reallibertymedia.com and join in the chat, sweetheart, because, yeah, they're giving me all kinds of shit. And y'all know that a fart is just a turd honking for the right of way, don't you? Yeah, so I'm just honking. Yes, I do, KD. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm going to figure out a way to bottle that. Okay, where am I at? Demon Atrax, the demonic one. Ooh, let's do some Demon Atrax. I can't do it without laughing. Sorry. Whee! Chili today, hot tamale. Oh, Vinny, you're so funny. You goofball. Holy Jehovah One is here, and yeah, there's times when I just kind of have to go, Holy Jehovah, did something just die? Oh man, it's gonna be one of those nights, I can tell you. It already is. Juana Taco is here as well, and sweetie, I don't think I need any tacos. Everybody's already telling me I'm quite effervescent already. Speaking of effervescent. Oh, God, I'm just so sick and wrong. I love it. Beans, beans, a musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal. Or Beans are good for your fart. Or get this right. Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal. Oh, yeah, yeah. There you go, Moosey. I did it just for you. Okay, I got to finish saying hey. Kozu is here. How you doing, darling? I hope you're having an absolutely splendiferous day. Hope you didn't have to babysit much today. Yeah. Let's see. KD Troxel is here. Hey there, KD. Long time no see. Awesome to see you here. Oh, wait. What do I got going on here? Okay, there. I had a flasher going on. It's like, holy sheep dip, I'm a flashing. That's right, Moosey. There she blows. Just don't call me Moby Dick, okay? It's been entirely too long. Oh, here comes the wine. Where are my cheese and crackers to go along with that wine? Okay, got bot going on in the chat over here. Bot. Bot. Okay, move along. Polly B, is that, okay, Polly B 1123. Polly B 1123. Wow, is that what you're going to be, Polly? How cool is that? Nice to meet you again as well, Jukesy Loops. Where you at, sweetheart? Did I see you in the, did I forget you? Ah, hi, Jukesy Loops. Did I miss you? I am so sorry, sweetheart. It's wonderful to see you in the chat, too. And looks like to round out the crew is the one, the only anonymous in the room, or at least anonymous for now, and who knows how long they'll remain anonymous. Come up with a silly, obnoxious nickname. We like those. Okay, I like those, because I like having fun with them. Pop Brownie is the season to be jolly. Ooh, God, it's been a long time since I've had one of those, too. Okay, and the one, the only, RLM 81-161, which 8 plus 1 plus 1 is 10, and 6 plus 1 is 7, RLM 17, 1 and 7, RLM 8, you know, that's also my number in numerology. So, hi there, RLM 8. Phantom! Hi, Phantom, how are you doing? I see you over here on the RLM. Oh, my God. Your groping sock puppet? You's a pervy little bugger, aren't you? I like that. Oh, I see you, darling. Jart. Send a fart in a jar. Oh, how fun. That is so fun. I want to do that. No, because if I actually try and fart, then it doesn't work out quite so well. I don't. I have sisters that I have one sister and one sister-in-law that do that, and they can clear a room, and they're damn proud of the fact. Actually, two sister-in-laws that can do that and clear a room. Yeah. Wow. They're wonderful. I love them. Oh my goodness. Half an hour in, and all I've talked about is saying hi to everybody and farts. Speaking of, I just gotta. That was a baby one. Jeez. Much better. Oh boy. Okay, moving along. Let's see, what do I got going here? I know I put some stuff in my pocket today that I thought would be rather interesting. Speaking of farts and being stinky. Being a little stinker. I saw a video the other day. Someone had a pet skunk and it was like, oh, it's just too cute. But yeah, they're stinky little buggers. I'm not real sure that I'm real crazy about the whole having that kind of critter as a pet because, I mean, you have to remove their stink gland, and you have to do that at a certain age, and you have to be very careful when you do that. And I'm just thinking, you know what? Skunks do much better out in the wild. Leave them be. It's okay. Let's see. Oh, my sister Loop-de-Loo is just being crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I have a niece that's moving back, and it's like, booyah, booyah, because I love her to pieces. She's so awesome. She is probably the most pleasant person I know. I've only seen her one time since she was a baby where she did not have a smile on her face, and it was understandable at that time. And it was like, holy crap, girlfriend, you smile through just about anything. Dang. And you know, speaking about pleasant people and all that other fun stuff, I had my job review the other day, and I was quite concerned because, well, I'm like this at work as well. And I don't hold back with my boss either. I've had several people tell me, wow, and you keep your job. I know, go figure. But in any case, when he took me up for my job review and we were sitting there chit-chatting, and he got out this form that had like about 15 categories. And he started making all these checks on it, and then he moved over and he did a check, and then he started doing all these checks, and then he moved over one and did a check, and then straight down the line. And when he turned it around and handed it over to me, it's like, holy shit. Out of all of those different categories, only 2 of them did I not get an excellent. And those 2 I got a very good. And I was looking at it, and he said, the only reason I marked very good on those 2 is because this one here with greeting the customers, I have actually seen one time where you were not the first person to greet a customer, and so I can't give you all excellence. I had to do that. And he said, the other one is, sometimes your desk gets a little, and I said, yeah, and sometimes people keep piling stuff on my desk. And he said, that's why I just gave you a very good instead of an excellent. So, but he told me that I am the most positive, most bubbly person he has ever seen. And I looked at him and I went, oh, really? You don't know what's going on inside my head, do you? But I can, because lately we have had a few customers that have not been exactly what you would classify as happy campers. Let's put it that way. And he said that he thought that I handled them quite professionally and never lost the smile from my voice, which I thought, oh, you do not know me very well, hun, because I could definitely tell that smile was no longer in my voice. It may have been on my face, but it was no longer in my voice. And but I'm tickled because, yeah, good job review. I'm such a good little happy worker. Happy workers. Yeah, I watched the movie Toys the other day with my daughter, which, you know, Wednesday night we were going to bake. We were going to do all this other fun shit. And she got out here and her tummy was a rumbling and she wasn't really feeling up to it. So I gave her my ever so soft, nice and soft, fuzzy house coat to put on and bundled her up in blankies, and we laid around and watched movies. And I gave her some oils. And she was feeling better the next day, but yeah. Bless her heart. She's just stressing, and it's messing with her digestion. Don't you know? Let's see. Wildcats ain't cute and cuddly either. No, wildcats aren't. No. Okay. Why do farts stink? I don't know, but I know some people that, man, when they fart, it's like, holy crapanoly. And no, a phantom fart is not like a shart, Demon Atrax. I'm just finally catching up with the... Oh. Vinny is now a phantom fart. Good for you, Vinny. Let's see. No, Demon Atrax, a shart is a fart with a little extra kick. Shitlery has had one of those, at least one of those that there is photographic evidence of. Whether the photo was doctored or not, I don't know. But Yeah. Farts and sharts, or sharts and excuse me, SBDs are not the same thing. I'm trying to catch up here. Yes. Oh yeah. Wild animals do have sharp teeth. That's why they're called sharp tooth. Um. Holy crap. Okay, I've had people tell me that I've been spouting so much bullshit that they don't know if they need to hand me toilet paper or a napkin. But yeah. Okay, how about I just move along? I'm going to go over here to oh, hey, and talking about all this, Silly. Hey, Silly, I see you over here on Facebook. She's at Mexicali Border Cafe in Tulsa. Some. Oh, and you're having a frozen margarita. Damn it. What's that, Grammy? The old what crawl up your ass? Yeah, I got a couple of sister-in-laws that can do that quite well. Almost on command. And they laugh. They seem to be immune to it. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. Um, okay, yeah. Demon Atrax, yeah, Chelsea could very well be a shark. And it lived. It's alive. Ugh. Wow, she's not a pretty child. Just saying. Mm. Not that I have shitload of room to talk, but holy crap. Mm. Okay, do I want to go here? I saw this posted in the RLM chat just before I came on, and it's over on zerohedge.com, and I thought, oh, Shitlery is blaming everyone else, but she's the only one that cost her the election, which is like, well, duh. I saw something on Twitter just a little bit ago as well. Some congressman was saying that our intelligence agencies believe that it was Russia that affected the election. And it's like, oh my God, you guys and your wanny woo woo. I mean, you will come up with just about anything to point the finger of blame elsewhere. But y'all need to understand. Obviously, you don't get this. Do you need an anatomy class or something? Because when you point the finger of shame and blame at someone else, you got 3 more of them bad boys pointing right back at you. Dumbasses. As if it was really an election anyway. It was more of a selection, and they just did a plot twist at the end, so everybody would go, oh my God, and Christ, are there people still running around with massive thong knots? I haven't paid attention to any of that stuff because it's like, really, seriously, I just can't. My time is entirely too valuable to spend paying attention to a bunch of butt nuggets that are going around going, the election was stolen. Really? Really? Why don't you go to your little safe space, Cupcake? Okay, we'll give you a little cheese and crackers go along with your wine. It'd be stale crackers and very, very, very moldy cheese. But just think of all the penicillin in that mold. It's okay. Big babies. Oy. Oh well. Over here on the Zero Hedge, Joe Scarborough dropped an epic dose of truth on Hillary and her disaffected snowflake supporters this morning after Clinton herself took to the stage yesterday to blame fake news, faker, bellyacre. Yeah, it's fake news. You guys just go ahead and call it fake news. Just because you want to put that label on it don't mean it's gonna stick, hon. Apparently, not a buyer of the fake news excuse, Scarborough blasted Shitlery and Demon Craps in general, saying that Shitlery cost Shitlery the election. Now, granted, that's not how it's written, but that's how I'm reading it. Don't you know? Huh. When you look at this fake news, You see what happened up at Harvard, and you hear everybody writing articles saying, millennials cost Hillary the election. Yeah? And dogs with 3 legs cost Hillary the election. And comets passing in the night cost Hillary the election. And there weren't enough dead people that got out and voted. Why? Because they were busy being dead. Hillary Clinton's campaign staff cost Hillary Clinton the election. Hillary herself cost herself the election. Listen, if you care about demon craps digging out of a hole that they put themselves in now, you've got to ask yourself, why have demon craps done to, or what have they done to so offend Americans that they only have 11 governorships? They've lost control of the Senate. They've lost control of the House. They lost 900 legislative seats over the past 6 years. Wasn't fake news. It was something much, much bigger. And no, we're not talking about big old dicks or nothing like that, because no. They are pricks. They are a bunch of little pricks running around. They are inflicting pain and drawing blood, whether that blood is money or blood, through go to war. We're going to start this war, but you're going to fight it for us because you're a patriotic little sot, and we have lots of you. Meanwhile, Joe's deflated co-host, Micah Brzezinski, is that how you say that? It's got entirely too many consonants in a row, could only muster this response. Ugh. That's a good one. That's pretty eloquent, don't you think? Ugh. I don't think people are ready to hear that, Joe. Really? You think not? Well, I'm thinking just look at all the little wanny woo-woos running around in the streets yet going, oh, why did he win? Oh, I'm going to burn something. I'm going to destroy something. I'm going to go out and act like a total 3-year-old. You know, even my grandchildren at 3 years old weren't as destructive as those little snots are now. They're disgusting little twits, if you ask me. Every damn one of them. And every damn one of them needed to be reprimanded when they were 2 or 3. However they're, deemed necessary to get their head out of their ass. Because special little snowflakes, I love you dearly, darling, because you're doing such a wonderful job of defining special little snowflake. But you really need to grow up now, because the rest of the world is going to just plow right over you and turn you into not so special little slush. So you either need to just shake off the snowflake syndrome or become slush and get run over a lot. The world is not here to cater to your every whim and deal with every little emotional boo-boo that you have. Contrary to what those in the ivory towers of educraption have told you about, you're special. And we need to be inclusive, but we have a special kind of inclusiveness. Our inclusiveness includes only being inclusive in our frame of mind. If you do not think the way we do, then you're not being inclusive, and therefore we are going to shame you and berate you. Yeah, it's kind of a bass-backwards kind of definition of inclusivity, don't you think? But they are a wonderful bunch. All of those ivory tower denizens in public educraption. You gotta love the educraption system. Okay, I gotta share this over on my bitch page here. There you go. It's so hard for me to type and talk at the same time, especially if I don't want to say what I'm typing, because, man, I get totally fuddled. Brzezinski. Brzezinski? I like that. Okay, Grammy has an update on the effing site. We've identified routers that might be causing this disruption. We're actively troubleshooting and sincerely appreciate the patience. You appreciate the patience? Are those patients wandering around in those ever so attractive hospital robes where your ass hangs out? Or is it a different kind of patience? I have neither. Just putting that out there. Yes, I'm looking. Wait a minute. Where did Phantom go? There's Phantom. Okay. What's that? Israelis' involvement in Bosnia genocide. Ah, imagine that. Oh, really? That's kind of scary there, Grim. Hi, Jim. You're listening in? I think he is. I'm going to start following him. Oh, I'm not signed in. I'm not going to log in. Fuck it. Oop. F-bomb. Okay. Let me, just a minute. I'm going to do this and do this and do that. And step by step, where's Howard Cosell when I need a play-by-play? Damn it! He's dead. I'll bet he voted for Shitlery. What do you think? Okay, Jim Stables, I'm going to follow you because that's funny. I don't care who you are, that's funny. Okay. And he must be listening, Grim. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to be a stalker. Okay. What's going on over here? Effin' site is rather quiet. And over there. And... okay. I'm going to go back to my pocket. I know Grimmy shared this over in the RLM. I'll put it there again just for those that were not there when he shared it. Supreme Court rules against exposing Israel. I don't want to see a bunch of Israelis exposed. It's like, oh, God, that's a... oh, shit, I did the wrong one. Grim. I faux pod. I hate when that happens. It was a copy and paste boo-boo. There we go. Okay, Supreme Court. Yeah, that's just a bunch of guys in black bathrobes. Senile old people in black bathrobes. Vinny, what are you sticking with, hon? Are you being one of... are you being a Klingon? You're just kind of clinging to the... Woo. Okay, now that I've shared that, I'm going to go ahead and close that link because I want to get to something else in my pocket. I don't remember who shared the... possibly Sock Puppet. I'm not sure. I think this was one of those links he put over in the RLM earlier today. From the Daily Sheeple. And I just saw it was from the Daily Sheeple. And it said Regulation Nation where independence is illegal without a permit. And that's all I needed to see. And it was like, okay, this one is going to be one I'm going to have to do on the radio. Because this is like, oh, we live in such a bass-backwards world. These days, you need permission from the government to do just about anything, including feed yourself or others. Did you know that you need to wander around going, Mother, may I? Mother, may I? I want everyone in... No, wait, I don't want them to do that because that's gross. And they're pervs. I was going to say I want them to all say Mother, may I, and then spell cup, but that's just nasty. Okay, so, do you own a car? Every year you must go down to the DMV hell, and pay the government for permission to drive what you paid for. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't you feel special? Do you own a business? You must register it and pay an annual fee to operate it because you didn't build that yourself, don't you know? Do you want to renovate your home? You must pay the government to come and tell you if you're allowed to. how you are allowed to, and to check it afterwards to make sure you complied with all of the rules and regulations. And I'm sure it's some dweeby guy that's got horn-rimmed glasses. Oh, wait, I have horn-rimmed glasses. And medical tape on the bridge, or holding one of the earpieces on, which I don't have because my glasses are new and I haven't broke them yet. And he's got a pocket protector, yeah, one of them there things, and some pins. And the pocket protector obviously is not working quite well because he's got an ink stain on his white shirt. And he's going to come in with a little clipboard, and he's going to go, nope, nope. You know, talking about that reminded me of something that happened in town where I work. Some asshole, the city in their infinite wisdom, a couple years ago, decided to hire a compliance officer. I'm not shitting you. That's what the job title was, a compliance officer. She did not live in town, which is probably a good thing, because if she did, people would be putting burning paper sacks full of dog shit on her front porch hourly. But she would come around once a month and look at people's yards and then send them these ominous little letters telling them that either you mow your yard, or you clean this up, or you fix this up, or you do this, or you do that, or we're going to come and mow it for you and charge you $100 an hour, or we're going to come and tear down that building because it looks ratty. She had the nerve to send letters like that to little old ladies, like way older than me. But little old ladies who are living on Social Security. She had the nerve to send them letters telling them that if they did not get the trim on their house sanded and painted, that the city was going to be forced to condemn their home. This woman was an asshole. And whoever the mental midget was that decided to give her this contract or agree to this contract, aside from those that are on city council, decided to pay her $40 an hour for this shit. I tell you what, I still own property in town. And I got one of those lovely letters. And I hauled my happy little ass over to that house because I knew the people, my renters, are not, they're anal. Like she gets out there with scissors and cuts the grass if her honey isn't home to do the weed eating, because she doesn't like having strays. And, so the grass was a little tall in the back. Well, it's one of those things where we had 10 days straight of rain. Kind of hard to mow when you have 10 days straight of rain. And this gal happened to come by, like the 8th day of rain. And the grass was apparently over a foot tall behind the fence, which, grass has a tendency to do that when it gets all kinds of rain. And especially since they were gone for a week prior to that, so it didn't get mowed before that. So in any case, long story, I went and looked at it, and the house was mowed. Everything was clean. Everything was looking nice, pretty flowers, all this fun stuff. So I hauled my happy little ass down to the city office and had a little chit-chat with the gals. And I didn't get halfway through my rant, and the gals there at the office said, no, you don't want to talk to us. And I went, oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because you work for the city, therefore you are just as culpable as this moron that you guys hired. Okay? And they said, no, you need to talk to the city administrator. And I said, where is he? Oh, he's left for the day. And I thought, oh, yeah. He probably got a heads up that those letters were going out because you had to sign for them. So, yeah. In any case, they gave me a number to call this woman. I called her. I let her know what I thought of her. I was ever so pleasant and positive. I was very positive of my feelings. And she said that there was no call for me to be so abrasive. Yeah, and that she wanted me to text her some pictures of my yard to prove that the yard was mowed so that she would not take me to court. And it's like, you fucking biatch. Which, yeah, I did text her pictures. And I also let her know, if you sue me, I will countersue. Trust me. And I will not countersue the city, just the city. I will countersue you. You know, I never got another letter. And she never got her job back. She only had 6 more months left on that contract. She did not get her contract renewed because I wasn't the only one that was pissed. Half of the town was pissed. And the city council found out, you don't do stupid shit like that. You don't do that with taxpayers' dollars. People get pissed. And you know, in a small community where everybody knows everybody or knows pretty much everybody, yeah, they will call you on your home phone or they will show up on your doorstep and they will stand there and they will chew your ass. Yeah, I know, because I spent 4 years on city council. I never had anyone show up on my doorstep, but oh my God, did I get phone calls. Do you know what's going on? You need to do something about it. Oy vey. So yeah. Government is entirely too fucking nosy. They've got no... You know, I understand having standards. I understand that you need to have someone that knows what the hell they're doing when it comes to plumbing and electrical. I get that. But I'll tell you what, some of the compliance bullshit that's getting floated now, it's like, you said you're going to kiss my what? I think that's none of your fucking business. And that's what's going on with this shit. Really? Seriously? It's a nunya here. Okay. Now that I've rambled off down that merry little lane, do you want to swap homemade goodies for someone else's homemade goodies? I do that all the time. You're supposed to get permission from the government to do that. I'm thinking single finger salute here, and you're just going to get a double dip into that. And they'd also like you to pay taxes on the transaction. I know they would like you to pay taxes on it, but you know what? Taxes are voluntary when it comes to that kind of shit. And I'm not volunteering any funding to y'all. Do you want to educate your children at home? Well, in some states, you have to pay for permission to do that. It's like, wait a minute here. I brought this child into this world. What part of... If you are not supporting this child in any way, shape, or form, kiss my ass. Oh, and you still have to pay the taxes to support your local school, mind you, but you'll need a permit on top of it. Doesn't that make you just feel all warm and fuzzy inside? I know it does me. Like I want to hurl. So, do you want to hunt or fish to supplement your food budget? You're supposed to get a license for that too, don't you know? And do you want to go off-grid? Well, if you're even allowed to, you'll have to get a permit and an inspection. Why? Because if you do that without their permission, they classify you as homeless, and then they'll fine your sorry ass for being homeless by their classifications. Aren't they just lovely? You know, this is one of those things where it's their game and they write the rules, and if you seriously think you're ever going to win at their game, you got to stop and realize they write the rules. You know, so you're never going to win, because just when you start winning, just when you start looking like you might be getting ahead, they're going to write a rule to make sure you don't. So stop playing their game. It's that simple. And no, it's not easy. There is a difference. There you go, Vinny. But it is, the premise is simple. It's not an easy thing to do, but the premise is simple. Just start saying, fuck you. I'm not going to ask permission to do that. You know, if you take care of your own and if you do things properly, you don't need to ask someone else's permission to do that shit. That's why I like living where I live right now, because it's unincorporated. I don't have to ask anybody's permission for any of this shit. If I don't want to mow my yard, I don't have to mow my yard. Now, I can't stand it being, you know, as tall as my neighbor across the roads, mainly because I don't want snakes or skunks. So I keep it mowed. But you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. As a homeowner and a property owner, you take care of your property. Just like when you have pets, you take care of your pets. And they take care of you. This goes on to say the government is aware of their own pending obsolescence, and that's why they're so desperate to regulate every damn thing. Which, yes, they are. They are a cornered tiger, which basically, if you understand anything about a cornered animal, you are going to know that a cornered animal is most dangerous when it's scared, afraid it's going to lose something, and yeah, they are terrified. Easy counts as easily. I know it does, Vinny. I know it does. But you are so easily entertained, hun. Let's see. Okay, every time someone pops up and does something independently, the government says, "Oh no, all things must come through us, your benefactors." Why? Because they think, they think that they are our benefactors, but they're just leeches. They cannot survive without us. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Government cannot survive without us. Ah, there you go, Phantom. I know, actually, my dear friend Lug went 15 years without a driver's license. So, yep. He actually, when he did get a driver's license, so when he went back to work in the oil patch, but yeah, he went 15 years without one. Never got pulled over. Didn't have insurance on his car either. Go figure. And you know what? He didn't have any accidents. Frickin' insurance. That's a shell game if you ever... Lord, you make a claim on your insurance, your rates go up. You go 20 years without making a claim, but somebody else in your area makes a claim and your rates go up. You just can't win for losing. That's just how that shit works. It's a shell game. Okay, get back to this letter. Or this article. So, the government is obsolete. Yeah, well, at least this one is. I understand there needs to be some kind of governance going on, but I think smaller the better. By mandating helplessness, the government seems to want to instill in us a belief that we can't get by without them. Why? Because they're quickly becoming obsolete. People are weary of the countless laws, so numerous that we all break them every time we set foot outside our doors. The most innocuous things have come under fire as people struggle to survive and dare to do so independently. Yeah. What was it I read a couple weeks back? 80,000 pages of new regulations last year. 80,000 pages? Seriously? Who comes up? Is this like basement boys that live in like the 5th level down, where they have all of the plumbing and shit going over their head, over their little, not even a cubicle, it's like a dungeon desk area? Are those the people that come up with this shit? I needed a drink. So, apparently, artisan soap makers who use luscious ingredients like goat's milk, cocoa butter, and essential oils are being regulated out of business by Congress. Well, fuck you who? Yeah, because, they haven't determined that that's safe. You know why they haven't determined that that's safe? Do you know why they haven't done any testing on that? Because they know that it will prove to be safe. And they know that their little butt buddies, those that they perform so well under a desk, those guys in big pharma, yeah, they know that they can't compete with it. Therefore, they do not do the proper testing on it because they already know the results. And the results would be shooting themselves in the foot and the mouth all at the same time. Why? Because their foot's already in their fucking mouth. The FDA has declared hand-sewn menstrual cloths to be medical devices and subject to $4,000 per year in fees, putting another cottage industry out of business. Wow, medical devices. If you say that an essential oil will cure or treat any certain ailment, then it automatically becomes classified as a drug, and then they will nail your sorry ass for practicing medicine without a license. Yeah, I got to read that lovely letter to all of the doTERRA oil distributors. I am a doTERRA oil consultant, by the way. No, I don't go out there and tell people, buy these oils because they're so special. I just say, you want some? Here, I'll mix something up for you. Here, try this shit. See if that helps. That's kind of the way I am. Which, by the way, Moosey, are you still listening? How's that oils working for you, hon? I'm just curious. Because I've used mine, and I made, the only difference is I actually remembered to put the lavender in mine. Oops. In any case, moving along. People are charged as criminals and fined for growing food in their own yards because people can see vegetables instead of grass. And you know what? Cripes, it's been 10 years ago now. 10 years ago, I had a garden in my front yard. Why? Because it was a very small area and it was a good place to grow the viney things. I had my watermelon and my cantaloupe and my cucumbers and my pumpkins out there in the front yard. And you know what else was really cool? Neighborhood kids would come by, and I did not have a problem with vandalism, which a lot of people said, oh my God, people are going to be coming and stealing and throwing, and yeah, they did. I did not have that problem. I would have people come up to the door and ask if they could, pick, because, yeah, I had a lot. And I said, okay, yeah, sure, just don't clean it out. I mean, if you want one or two, go for it. I would have little kids from the neighborhood. They just got to the point where they knew. Mom would send them down with one of those plastic grocery sacks, and they would pick 5 or 6 cucumbers. No problem, because I had boatloads. And I was just glad that somebody was getting some goodie out of them. It was healthy stuff. I don't use any pesticides or any of that stuff on it, so. And that's the way I garden. I don't use any store-bought chemicals, I guess is the way I want to put that. I have a Jerry Baker mixture that I use for keeping bugs off of my plants. And I have another vinegar and salt and water and dish soap that I use for weeds. So, I don't use Roundup or Sevin Dust or any of that other shit. So you go out and pick in my garden, all you got to do is just knock the dirt off and you can start chowing down right there if you want to, because that's what I do. Especially with the smaters. I always plant at least 3 of the little tomato plants, the little cherry tomato plants, and yeah. That's nature's candy for this old girl. Okay, continue with this. During the terrible flooding in Louisiana earlier this year, when the government rescue operation was slow to respond, a bunch of local outdoorsmen began to save their neighbors from the rising waters. The government demanded they get permits to save their neighbors and blockaded the area with police barriers. Yeah, that's right. They used their resources to stop the rescues instead of using their resources to perform the rescues. There are sources to all of these claims as well. There's links here. A lady in Philadelphia area faced a fine of $600 per day for feeding hungry kids that usually depend on low cost or free lunches at school. And she fed them during the summer. If she didn't want to pay the fine, she had to pay a $1,000 and be subject to government inspections and regulations for feeding hungry children. The government doesn't want competition. A woman in California faces jail time for making homemade what? I have no idea what that is. Ceviche. Ceviche? Oh, and selling it through a Facebook group. They actually used law enforcement resources to go to her house undercover. Oh, and buy her soup and arrest her. Fucking assholes. Do you not have like murderers out there that you need to go catch? Dumbasses. Yeah. There is only one thing at play here. It's control. They must control you. What is that demonatrax? Man accidentally cuts friend's penis with chainsaw while cutting firewood. So was he having trouble getting that chainsaw to start, and so his friend was holding it between his legs while the other guy was pulling the cord? Is that... Wow. You know, mental midgets are everywhere, and Darwin Awards are coming up. Wee. What's that, Phantom? Oh, not fun every time he drove. Yeah, well, hon, I would imagine it would not be fun. That is one of those things that gives you some serious paranoia. Oh, I'm glad it helps, Moosey. And yeah, you don't have to use it every day, sweetheart. It's just, you know, whenever you start feeling like you're not, not quite breathing properly. Let's see. Yeah, I know that, Katie Troxel. But you know what the really sad thing is? A lot of us didn't know that at the time. If I woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know, it's kind of a sour grapes kind of thing. But yeah, share that information now. Let people know so that the coming generations do not fall for the same bullshit. There, but for the grace of God, go you. That's I think, why I talk to people about a lot of this stuff. I mean, someone asked my opinion. You bet your sweet bippy I'm going to give it to them because they asked for it. Here you go. But yeah, the only way people can avoid some of this stuff is by you sharing what you went through. So, oh, thank you, Sock Puppet. It's a seafood dish popular in coastal regions of Mexico, Central America, Ecuador, Colombia, Chile, and Peru, and other parts of Latin America. Made from fresh raw fish cured in citrus juices such as lemon or lime. Ah. I'm not. I would have to ponder that. I'd have to see it too. You know, I have people tell me all the time, "Oh, you need to have sushi," and just the thought, I've seen. No. Sushi just doesn't do anything for me. Sorry. I've smelled it, and I've seen it, and that's as close as I want to get to it. Yuck. Okay, I'm going to share this over on that effing site and put it back over here in the RLM chat because I know you shared it earlier today. I think that was you, Sock, that shared it earlier. Frumpy drove 4 years with expired plate sticker because you refused to pay toll road fares. I don't blame you, hun. You know, those fucking toll roads. Have you ever noticed you drive on a toll road? Those things are in worse damn shape than the other roads. It sucks. It's like, really? Seriously? You sons of bitches. They charge you extra because that's supposed to maintain those roads, and yet those roads are in worse shape. Go figure. See? You get what you pay for, don't you know? Not when you're dealing with nice radiated fish. No, Frumpy. No. Although I did read something back when the whole Fukushima thing happened. Something about kelp being able to absorb some of the radiation, but you know, there's a limit to everything. You don't want to go sticking things in your mouth that you don't know much about. Oh, that is so true, Sock Puppet. Well, my mind went somewhere else. I'm just going to move right along now. Oy vey. Okay. I got to get this shared over here on this effing side. I got distracted. I know you guys are shocked by that, but yeah. Okay. Come on. Yeah, Grimmy, it's weird. Every time I've posted a link over on FN today, I've had to click the preview thing, and then it actually gives me the option to post. And this time it's not even letting me share that link, so what the hell? Okay. Oh, hey. Hi, Judy. I see you, sweetheart. And yeah, it's magic. Fuck you. Oh, I gotta go there. This is, while all eyes were on Standing Rock, the Dakota pipeline was being drilled under another water source. So, yay! Okay, yeah, kelp is high in iodine. I have to be careful with that, though, because I got iodine poisoning quite a few years ago. I kind of sort of did a little bit too much of the all-you-can-eat shrimp. Like, way too much. And that's the nearest thing that the doc could figure was I kind of OD'd on the iodine. I was miserable for a couple of days there. But, okay, let me... Just a sec. I got sidetracked. Damn it! I hate when that happens. Okay. I gotta put this link over on my bitch page real fast. Read the shout box. Hun? Okay. I'm supposed to have patience, Grim. I told you, if the good Lord expected me to have patience, He would have made me a doctor. Or a nurse. Or something like in the medical profession. And I don't have any. So there. I do have scrubs. Okay, I just won't post anything over there. Thank you, Grimmy. I know. Paytation. What if I'm too poor to paytation? What if I'm not too poor to paytation, but I just plain don't wanna? Okay. I just shared it over there then. Yes. Okay. Oh, you got snow squalls, Java? I like snow. I really do. But I don't like this really, really, really bursy cold shit. Okay, what's this? Okay. Katie Troxel, honey, you know that whole if all women were that cautious, no one would be born. Uh, Do you hear about the tweet? The gal that swallowed 3 condoms because she didn't want to get pregnant when she gave blowjobs. I'm not kidding you. Seriously. The guy that does the dumb tweets videos over on YouTube, that was one of them. And I'm thinking, oh no, bullshit. And then he showed the tweet, and I was like, oh holy Christ. Wow. Public education at work. And dumb parents. Holy moly. See, just when I think the world is going to be a better place, and I really do, I believe it will be eventually. It's not in our lifetime. Oh, it'll be better, but yeah, it'll be in spots. Um, but just when I think things are going swimmingly, things are starting to go well, then I see some precious snowflake or someone with a massive thong knot over something so minuscule. It's like, really? Really? Honey, go find your safe room. Suck your thumb. Just go away. Oy vey. What's that, Frumpy? Hun, I will have to watch that later. What? Human meat found... See, I haven't eaten at McDonald's in forever. Forever. Seriously. I don't even take my grandkids to McDonald's. Even when they whine and cry and pitch a bit. No, we are not doing Mickey D. No. I will not. No. Rats can fart? I didn't think rats could burp or fart, Vinny. Phantom fart, Vinny. Let's see. Okay. And yes, Java Doctor, it is purty till you get out in it. And then it sucks. Okay. But da 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 da. So McDee's is now serving Soylent Green. Ugh. I mean that meat product. That's like anytime they put product behind something, you just want to turn and walk away, okay? It's just not pretty. Yes? Oh, must have ducks in their system. The network is flapping. It's flap. Well, okay. Would you rather have the network flapping or frapping? Do you know what frapping is? Do I need to explain that to you? I don't think I need to, Grim. I think you know. A denial of service. Wow. Oh, and they're switching their fabric. Okay, so are there sheets out on the line and the wind is really blowing and making those sheets flap? Is that like 10 sheets split by Sam the sheet splitter? Kind of. And that's why they're switching their fabric, because apparently that sheet isn't quite durable enough. Excuse me, belch. I'm just curious. Never know. Oh, Polly B was a lab tech for alcohol studies. So what all is entailed in being a lab tech for alcohol studies? I'm curious now. So, if you're a lab tech, are you the one that Oh. Oh man, Rob Works, you had to say twerking. Good God, that brings that image of Miley sorry ass to mind, and oh. And yes, everyone farts. It is universal. Everyone. I don't care how many people tell you I don't fart. Do you know that women back in the old South, when they would go, "Excuse me for a moment. I've got to step out of the room. I have a bit of the vapors." You know when they would do that? That's because they had gas. And that's why they wore those poofy skirts. You know, they had that big old bustle on the back, so they had all kind of room for it to build up back there. And then, you know, when they would step out and they go, "I had the vapors," they would fluff that thing. And yeah, people for miles would just fall over dead, but she had the vapors, don't you know? Frog farts? Man, we're really going downhill here, peeps. I was trying to be all cereal, like Cheerios or Wheaties or something. Oh man, don't do Wheaties. I saw a video earlier. The food dude, not the food babe, the food dude, who said that there's metallic particles in Wheaties. Hold a magnet there and Wheaties stick and yada yada yada. And I wonder, is that really like metal shavings, or is it just they've added so many vitamins and minerals that it's now become attracted to magnets? I don't know. I don't eat that shit, so. Okay, I got some notifications here. Let me check these out real fast. Hi, Donna Joe. How you doing, cuz? Okay. I know. Ow, ow. My kitty cat has claws. Ouch. Okay. What was this? Yeah. Back to. What? If you don't fart, you'll spontaneously combust? Oh, Lord, that's why Richard Nixon looked the way he did. Well, no, actually, it wasn't because he couldn't fart. He's just really, really constipated. And he developed that look from trying to push it out. Oh, my goodness. Y'all are just so sick and wrong. Oh, ick. Okay. Oh, Grammy. Oh, is that what it is? They're super high in iron? Okay. Cool. Well, I don't eat that shit. Okay. I'm going to go back to my pocket because I've totally lost where in the hell I was at. And you know what? I only got about a half an hour to go. Holy sheep dip. Meh. Um. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to do this one really fast just because it was something that was, everybody is going, "Oh, it was a win up at the Dakota Access Pipeline, Oh, look, the Army Corps of Engineers is going, 'Booyah, yeah, we heard you and we denied their permits, or we denied this, or we denied that.'" Deny, 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 denial. Denial is in Egypt. In any case, this is one of those things where the whole misdirection kind of thing. They had everybody, and just by virtue of them not paying attention to it is what attracted, I think, an awful lot of people on social media, because the clap was, I think, intentionally ignoring this. And why? Because that's part of the drill. That is business as usual. It's kind of like when someone tells you, "Don't touch that, it's hot." What's the first fucking thing you're going to do? 8 out of 10 people are going to go, "You thought I lost internet?" "No, I'm still here. I'm still here." I lost my train of thought. In any case, 8 out of 10 people are going to touch whatever you said. Don't touch that. It's hot. Seriously. Odds are you're one of those 8 out of 10. I will freely admit that I've done that. Or how many people have eaten something or drank something and went, "Oh my God, that's horrid." And then as soon as you say that, you go, "Here, taste it." Same thing. It's one of those, it's like a reverse psychology kind of thing. If they ignore it, then you're going to go, "Why are you ignoring it?" And so you're going to be more curious about it. And they know that's the way human nature tends to be sometimes. Also, if they keep throwing something in your face, you're eventually going to become numb to it and stop paying attention to it. They also realize that. Now, this one with the Dakota Access Pipeline, although I think it's totally chicken shit what's been going on up there, this is most definitely, I've always wondered, what the hell is the other hand doing? And here you go. From thefastcoexist.com. While eyes were on Standing Rock, the Dakota pipeline was being drilled under another water source. So see, you had all of these people up here, bless their hearts, they were doing what they felt was right, and I don't have booyah. Props to you. I'm glad that you followed, followed your conscience. That's props for you. Yes, it does, Grimmy. Goes for the wet paint signs as well. You got to touch it. Is it still? Yeah, shit. It's wet. But see, everybody was focused on that. That was making all of the rounds on social media. And nobody paid attention to the drilling that was going on under the Des Moines River, which supplies water for 500,000 people in Iowa. So see, it's a multi-front kind of assault that we've got going on, and that's why they use misdirection, or with politics, business as usual. It's look over here, watch the birdie, see all of this trauma, trials and tribulations. Let's ramp up the drama a little bit more. Let's do something totally fuckshittery up there so we will draw even more of the alternate fake news sites up there and have them focusing on this over here, and that way they won't notice these 8 vile things that we're doing over there. And that's pretty much what's going on. That's the way they operate. Oh, yeah. I've done that as well, Phantom Link. Phantom Link said that 8 batteries. No, I never. But I have stuck my tongue on 9-volt batteries because I've had people tell me, "Don't do that." Yeah, Phantom said that he ate batteries off of a tree once when he was a kid and told not to. They were delicious, which, yeah, I think I probably know which berries those are. And, yeah, I went and picked a whole bunch of those when I was a kid and took them to my mom, and I went, "Mom," just as I was popping one in my mouth, said, "These are so pretty and they taste good." And she knocked them out of my hands, and she's, went trying to make me puke and all that. And it's like, God, I was totally traumatized by the whole thing. And she said, "Those are poisonous. Those are for the birds." And it's like, okay, now you tell me. I didn't tell her how many I ate before I walked up to the porch. But yeah, I hurled it all back up, let me tell you, because she made sure of that. Whew, that's called being a mom. Sometimes being a mom isn't pleasant. And I've had to do that for my kids as well. So not under the same circumstances, but yeah, I've had some of those pleasant mom experiences. Spacey! How you doing, hon? Oh, And we got demons getting rounded up. Atrax, your demonic crew is getting all rounded up here. I know you didn't eat batteries, hon, but you did eat berries. But have you ever stuck your tongue on to test a 9-volt battery? In any case, let's see. Was it Con last Friday? Oh, how fun, Spacey. Okay, let me get this link pulled up here for you. So I'll just share it over there. But yeah, every time I have gotten to where my bullshit-o-meter starts going off, anytime the clap seems as though they're ignoring a story, my bullshit-o-meter starts going off, and then when the Alex Jones and ilk start going absolutely batshit crazy over it, then my bullshit-o-meter just tops out. And it's like, okay, what the hell else are they doing? Because obviously they want me looking in this direction. So, it's, wow. I have a very hard time focusing on any of that crap anymore. But I will share this for you just to let you know it was not just in North Dakota that this shit was going on. And the reason that they didn't want you seeing this is because the little town that's being affected by this was too small, didn't make any difference. They didn't fall underneath the guidelines of having to actually go through all that permit process and shit, so yeah. That's just a few people. They're expendable. It's called collateral damage. Oh, you have a leak? Well, move the community. Oh, can't move it? Tough. Sucks to be you. Which kind of brings up the other point. I was thinking this whole Dakota Access Pipeline thing. Everybody was, and like I said, I feel for these people. I truly do. And they're really, I give them props for doing what they're doing. But when you start rejoicing that they're supposedly not going to put it where you have to deal with it anymore, it's no longer going to be in your backyard anymore, but they didn't completely stop it. They're just going to move it to another location. And you're not going to follow, you're not going to protest at that location as well, then that just makes me think, okay, this is another NIMBY issue. Not in my backyard. Oh, well, that's really bad stuff. We don't want that here because that's really bad stuff. That's going to hurt us. But if you move it, well, we won't have so much of a problem with it. I kind of sort of have a problem with that whole mentality. I'm not saying these people have that, but you see that a lot. That's where the whole NIMBY acronym came from. Not in my backyard. You know what? If you don't want something going on in your own backyard, then don't be putting it on someone else's backyard either. If you don't want to have a shit pile in your backyard, then don't move that shit pile to your neighbor's backyard. Don't move that shit pile 20 miles away. Because if you don't want it in your yard, what gives you the right to assume someone else wants it in theirs? Or to force it on someone else. It's bullshit. If you don't wish to have a shit pile, don't create a shit pile. Oh well. Now that I've had that little bitch fest, let me see. Where shall I go? I'm going to go ahead and just close Freedom's Network for now, Grimmy. I think I will go to the pig because I want to see what happened this date in history. Which, I don't know if I bothered to tell you guys, but Wednesday was also my youngest daughter's birthday. I think I said something in the chat, but yes. And when she was born, I most definitely said, "Oh God," because they're reeling me out of the delivery room and they have her laying on my chest, and I'm not kidding you. just born, and this child picked her head up, which is really unusual for newborns to be able to do that. But yeah, she's a tough little cookie. She lifted her head and she looked at me and she gave me a look like my brother, just older than me. And I went, oh my God, I had a mini Rick. And that's when I said, yep, this will be a date which lives in infamy, because, oh my God. And yeah, she is an ornery little thing. Stubborn. If y'all think I'm mouthy, you ain't seen nothing. There's a new and improved version. Oh, Frumpy, the F-bomb dropped a long time ago. Let's see. Hambo's picture of the day. Ah, well, isn't that just special of you, Hambo? Okay, guys, this one's for you. Don't say I never gave you anything, okay? What's that? Whatever. I think the fluoride chemtrails and snowflakes and peeps in general will roll over as long, yeah, so long as they have cable TV. I don't have cable TV. I have internet. That's pretty much internet and a phone. That's it. You're welcome, Frumpy. I figured somebody would appreciate that. Okay. Oh, hey, word of the day. Wait a minute. Is this... No, this isn't Pig's birthday, is it? I don't think it is. I don't think this is B-Day for the pig. I thought that was later on in the... or early part of the year. Oh well, word of the day. Birthday! An annual benchmark whose meaning changes depending on your stage of life. Eager anticipation gives way to necessary evil and finally becomes, hell no, I won't go. You know what? Each birthday that I have is like, yeah, you tried to take my ass out, but I'm still here. Oh, quotable quotes. Oh, I love this one. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Benjamin Franklin. There you go. And today's question, why is 69 the coolest age? Because it's a sexual innuendo. You know how you say that in Chinese? Tu can chu. Moving along. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's the joke. Thanks, Hambo and Porcus, by the way, for everything you guys do. Okay, this date in history, December the 9th, 1640. Hugh Bewitt. I don't know, some guy way back then. I'm free of original sin. The Massachusetts colony. Hit the road, Sparky. We won't tolerate the likes of you around here, you lying sinner. Ah, so apparently Hugh said that, and the Massachusetts colony took umbrage with it. Imagine that. I think the only reason people are classified as having original sin is because somebody said that you are a sinner. Just because you were born, you're a sinner. And you know, I actually watched one. I sat there through about 20 minutes of it before I finally went, oh, fuck this shit. I just can't do it anymore. I listened to a video because I thought it was when I was going through one of my existential moods. And it was something to do with your eternal soul and whatever, and the Bible. And so I'm listening to this. And when it got to the point where it said that orgasms are the devil's work, and I went, what? And then it went on to say that that's what It wasn't, the tree of knowledge when Adam and Eve ate of the apple, which it wasn't really an apple, but when Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit, that is their lovely way of saying that they had sex and they had an orgasm, and that was evil and that was bad. And it's like, wow, dude. And I I kept thinking, no, this has got to be a joke. And I kept listening to it. And seriously, I did. And then the guy that was giving the talk showed up on the screen, and I was like, oh, now I get it. Okay, moving along. So, yeah, I turned it off after that because it was like, are you, what? No, 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 no. This guy. And then I realized there's a reason why he says that, because he's not getting any. And so therefore it must be the devil's work. Woo! Okay, how do you like that little segue? Okay. Well, it was free of original sin. Okay, this date in history, December the 9th, 1994. 189 years after Comet 3D/1805 V1 or Bila comes around or comes within 0.0366 astronomical units of Earth, a 5-meter meteor space rock, XM1, misses us by a mere 100,000 kilometers. You guys have really got to get more inventive with your names. That's just all there is to it. Really? Okay, and finally, this date in history, December the 9th, 2008. Governor of Illinois, Rod Blagojevich, follows the lead of other Land of Lincoln governors when he is arrested on federal charges. Feds were underwhelmed by his attempt to sell the U.S. Senate seat being vacated by a Dumbo-eared Marxist. Huh, shock. I know, it surprises me. Out of there. What's that? What? Oh, Phantom Leak, you are so funny. Really? You haven't even had somebody fake it for you? Oh. No, I can't, because I would laugh. I'm already blushing. I can tell it already. Holy crap. Honey, I've never made a woman orgasm. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Now, those of the male persuasion, a time or two. Oh, yeah, once or twice. It's been a while. I've been told it's like riding a bicycle. And you know, I don't often hear the word bicycle because I hear riding and my mind goes off somewhere else. So, moving along. Oh, man. Oh, wow. I think I just embarrassed myself. What's that? Hey, you guys, pass the popcorn over here, too, because I can't wait to hear this later. No, really, I probably won't listen because I'll be going, oh, shit, that's the show where I'd never mind. I'm not going to listen to that shit. Oh, my goodness. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Easy pickings, dirty whores? What the hell? What's going on over here in the RLM? Y'all are having all kinds of cyber sex without me? Some bitch. Elvis. Wow. Okay, you guys are having entirely too much fun over here in the RLM chat. That's just all there is to it. What's that? Who's married? I'm not. Don't want to be. Um, okay, Frumpy says a lot of cougars, though it was insane. There would be lineups 20 to 30. Oh, wow. Really? Oh. You know, I've partied with a few bands, but I never really was the kind that I would just kind of go, ooh, baby, yeah, I will do anything to, I didn't get into the whole groupie thing, I think, 'cause yeah, it was cool sitting around and getting a little high with them and all that fun shit, which was basically a contact high, just being in the room with all of that, but um nah. I never did understand that whole groupie gropey thing. I always thought, God, sweetheart, do you not have a little bit more self-respect? Jeez, oh Pete. Um Yeah, you did, Phantom Link. You got me all on burst. Okay. Wow. Phantom got a personal size thin crust turkey and bacon pizza with onions, tomatoes, mushrooms, and black olives. Ah. Okay, fine. See how you are. You know what? I'm having homemade tamales when I get done on the radio, so there. Oh yeah, sure. I see how you are. Magically produced popcorn over here too. I see how you guys are. Brats. Brats, 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 brats. Not to be confused with brats. Okay, fur what? No, I don't want to know about fur gloves. Whoo! La 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 la. You guys are just really wow. Okay. Okay, the most fun you had was getting laid by a cougar? Oh, really? Well, honey, um, sweetheart, if you need someone to teach you a thing or two, oh God, I used to joke around with the gals at bowling about that kind of shit. Just, 'cause I'm, well, kind of like the elder stateswoman or whatever on the bowling team. And they always just kind of looked at me like, "Oh my God, did she seriously say that?" Yeah, did. Um, but I always used to tell them, "Oh God, yeah, give me a younger man, I'll teach him. I'll teach him a thing or two." But when it comes right down to it, it's like, "Oh my Lord, that wow," because no, wow. Oh, you guys are just too silly. Too silly. And holy crap, I am just about out of time. Sunny beaches in California. Fucking frenzy. What? Hockey is worse. Oh yeah? Oh really? I just don't get that whole groupie thing, Frumpy. It's like, really? Seriously? I mean, yeah, okay. So they're a good athlete or they're an excellent performer. Sure, I'd want to hang out with them. Sure, I'd want to chit chat with them or whatever. Go party or but because you know what? I've seen all the other groupies around there and I keep thinking, wow, I don't want somebody else's sloppy salami seconds. So, I just never thought that was cool. Not for me at least. I mean, if somebody else wishes to do that kind of shit, hey, that's your business. Not mine. Oh well, I am really, holy crap, out of time. I need to say hey there, hi there, and tell you what's coming up yet. Ha, there you go. Oh, Phantom, you are so sweet and so funny. And then you got sock as backup, and it's like, holy shit, I got a phantom sock, and I'm just... What? Phantom sock. Wow. Oh, my mind just went places. Holy smokes. I better move along. Okay, y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on a Freaker Friday, and good God Almighty, has things been freaky this evening, and a little bit on the vaporous side as well. Here you go. I just had to do that. Be sure to stick around because we got Atrax coming on right after me with his Atraxian demonic music, or God knows what else he's going to be playing. I'll have it going in the background, but I will also be fixing myself something to eat, and I will be working on the latest knitting project, which I may take a picture just so y'all see. Yeah, if you've never knitted with double-pointed needles, it's quite interesting getting back in the hang of things. It's, yeah, not fun. Oh well, directly following Atrax will be Grimner and Moose Girl with the Freakers Ball, and I will be hanging out for that one as well, and probably still be doing clickety-clackety with the knitting, because I still have lots of shit to get done, and I gotta mail it yet too. Let's see, what else is going on? Tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock my time, which is the time that the cosmos goes by, or noon Eastern time, will be the Dork Table with yours truly and Flasharoonie Head. Then at 4 o'clock Eastern time will be Kira with the Bridge. Tomorrow evening will be Bo Diddy with some bodacious tunage. Unfortunately, I won't be able to have him playing in the background for me tomorrow evening because I will be Christmas partying at the company Christmas party. I get to be Mrs. Claus. I got the red dress and everything. Also, on Sunday, let's see, at noon Eastern time will be Grimner with the blues, leading you right into Hal Anthony, where he is gonna take your ass behind the woodshed and open up a can of whoop ass. So be sure to check all that out. And then Sunday evening, 7 o'clock Eastern time, which in your thick skullgrams, 6 Central time, is Gary L. and Gigi's Boo with The Road Less Traveled. And I'm not real sure what they're going to be talking about, but I'm sure it's going to be extremely interesting, and I'm sure I will be listening in. Because, yeah, I'll just leave the radio going until they come on. That way I don't miss it this time. Damn it. So, I will be back next Wednesday for the Wackadoodle Wednesday edition of Grammy's Rocket Chair. Until then, y'all have an absolutely awesome rest of your evening, and I will see you